Well, first of all, it's my privilege and honor to welcome you also to the beautiful city of Ghent today, our hometown where imec.istart was founded more than 11 years ago. And I'm very proud to be able to speak to the entire UBI global community here today. As Michael said in his introduction, I'll try to shed a bit of light on what imec, our mothership, our mother organization, is doing, not only for small startups, small spin-offs, but also for bigger companies globally. And I think it's safe to say that imec today is one of the world leading institutes in R&D and innovation in the field of nanoelectronics and digital technologies. And when I say world, it's really globally. imec has a global presence, as you can see on the map, on different continents in different countries. So imec as such is not only a Belgian organization, we truly have a global footprint serving customers big and small around the entire planet. If you break it down, imec is basically active in three big domains, three major domains. First and foremost, in the domain of R&D. imec is a research institute developing next generation technologies in the field of nanotech and digital technologies. Now, even though imec as an organization is quite sizable, we have 5,500 people working for imec globally, we cannot do everything alone. So we work by definition a lot with partners, both local partners as well as international partners. And so the R&D collaboration is often set up either bilateral, where we develop new innovations, new technologies for specific partners of ours, or in joint programs where we bring a lot of partners together for new innovations to be developed. Secondly, and I'll come back to that, we also have a branch where a lot of talent and know-how is set around developing new innovations into specific applications, into specific products. And last but not least, we have also a venturing activity that I will tell you more about, and of course, in which imec.istart is very active within the imec ecosystem. Now, world-class collaboration requires world-class infrastructure as well, and infrastructure in all senses of the wording. imec has state-of-the-art clean room facilities, has a lot of equipment, but also know-how and network available to collaborate with all those actors internationally. So it's truly a very vibrant ecosystem where new innovations that are being developed that enter basically your daily life without you knowing it. And the easiest example to give is basically in your cell phones, laptops, cars of today, there is for 99% sure technology inside that originated at imec quite a couple of years ago. So new technologies, new building blocks are being developed at imec for actually over 35 years now. Aside from that, we also try to use our expertise at the benefit of specific companies and using that know-how and existing technology building blocks by combining them into new ASIC designs. So application-specific integrated circuits, in short ASICs, are being that's a process supported by our imec IC-Link department, where they help develop new applications in that field. And when I mean new applications, it is all the way from the original design up to the level where those products can be manufactured on a massive scale and industrialized to its full extent. So the expertise that team brings to a partner really goes from the drawing table up till the factory where those ASICs are designed on a mass scale for mass market introduction. And also imec IC-Link supports partners big and small, not only really big companies, but also a lot of startups and spin-out companies looking to develop their own ASIC design are being held by imec IC-Link on a daily basis. So also for the incubators and accelerators listening, if there are some of your portfolio companies looking for this kind of expertise, please reach out to us, because the colleagues of imec IC-Link might be able to help you out. And then last but not least, we obviously have the venturing ecosystem around imec. And imec would not be imec if we wouldn't have if we wouldn't have many doors on venturing as well. We actually have three big different teams working on venturing within imec. We have the internal venturing team that is basically looking for and actively scouting for relevant venturing opportunities, potential spin-offs within imec research groups, and preparing them to create a potential spin-off later on. Secondly, we have imec Expand, and imec Expand is actually a deep tech VC fund co-initiated by imec, but run as an independent VC fund now, that is investing heavily in deep tech, highly promising new technologies that are being brought to the market by means of a spin-off or a venture. And imec Expand not only invests in spin-outs originating from imec research, but also in external startups coming to imec to first co-develop new technologies and then go to the market in a joint market effort. imec Expand, in the meanwhile, has been set up in 2017, originally with a 117 million fund, and is currently in the second closing of his second investment fund in the order of magnitude of roughly 250 million. And then I hope I can say last but not least, there is my team. I'm very proud to be the program director of this team. imec.istart, we're the open accelerator program of imec, where we support highly promising high-tech startups, not only originating from imec, so imec spin-offs, but also startups coming to us for externally to get help on their go-to-market strategy, their fundraising, basically all relevant aspects of growing a business into a successful company. We exist since 2011, so we celebrated, or I should say, we finally had our 10th anniversary celebration last year with 1 year delay. And since then, we also have been growing in the sense that we have become active in the Netherlands since end of 2021. And later this week, actually, we will start something in Italy as well. So we are expanding to a global accelerator program as well. Now, the purpose of imec.istart is actually to help young tech startups in the digital and nanotech space, but across all industry domains, to make the transition from typically a first embryonic proof of concept to a full-fledged business through a 12 to 18-month accelerator program, but also actually through lifelong support for our alumni as well. We typically, well, not typically, we always top that with a pre-seed investment through our investment fund. So it goes hand in hand. We provide hands-on coaching and support together with a pre-seed investment that we make in all the startups joining our accelerator program. We're backed by a multitude of very strong partners, both in the funds we run, as program partners, as co-investment partners, and entities providing a lot of deals and support to our startups. So we have a massive partner community, and I'm very grateful for them as well to be joining imec.istart as supporting partners. Obviously, we are very proud of the startups that we help, and that's the key thing. That's the key reason why we're here. We've helped over 270 startups so far. I think I can say with quite some success, which also has been recognized by UBI in the past. So I'm eager to learn what UBI will tell us later today on that. But we're very proud of the achievements so far and being recognized already for, since 2013, actually, since the first World Benchmark study as one of the leading accelerators globally. And last but not least, I would say a few words on UBI Global and the World Incubation Summit. I have been attending all the World Incubation Summits so far, and I must say what Ali has been telling us on what UBI can bring to the community is true. He was not lying, certainly not. We made great friends in the community. We learned an awful lot from the top incubators and accelerators globally. And thereby, I would warmly like you to invite you to come to the second part of the World Incubation Summit, and we'll tell you much more about that later on today. And that will happen in May in Ghent. It's worthwhile to build out your network, to learn a lot. So a warm welcome to Ghent later on. And for those that have startups that think like, hey, imec might mean something for our startups, we also have an open call currently till the 1st of February. So if any of your startups wishes to apply, there is still a window open. Thanks a lot for joining in, and love to see you in person as well later this year.